Hello, my name is Jupi HotPlate, and today we're doing another version of Jupi Plays All the Games, this time with the mysterious Fungus DT508 jam. This is, I guess, game 3 of this jam, and you need to make a Fungus adventure game, create a sequel or installment in a fiction genre franchise. The story should be inspired by a TV show or book you vaguely remember from childhood, but don't copy those characters. They should be your own characters. You can research ideas and thoughts, but you should try and refrain from looking up the original source directly. The game should start halfway through the storyline, i.e. in the middle of the book, or after the ad break. Also, yeah, I'm not sure what this was really a part of, but they got quite a few entries, so I'm playing all of them for about a minute each. Links to individual games will be in the description. I'll be playing about 10 per video. If you want to check them out, please feel free to do so. If you want to check me out, all my information is also in the description. As always, thank you very much for watching and liking and commenting. Next, we're playing Havana HotPlate. It has some nice music. And we got some cubes with a suitcase. I told you not to play me like no punk. Bye, you are loco, man. Let's leave him. Adios, Carlito. I think it's time to leave. I don't know what's happening. Better pick up the suitcase before I leave. It has the sweet stuff. Oh, we got the suitcase. Awesome. I gotta tell Reggie that this meet was a bust. My phone's in my car. I'll ring him on the way. I like the soundtrack quite a bit. We're driving in our car. Actually, there's no one driving our car, but our car is moving, so that's good. This is a work in progress, so it's interesting to see where it'll go. Next, we're playing Nora 2, the Temple of Minor Inconvenience, and now to continue our feature. Finally, after a long but successful journey, I have arrived at the Temple of Minor Inconvenience. Huh? What's that up ahead? What? A queue? In here? Check backpack. Look at map. Alright, so Temple of Minor, Toby's house, Old Forest, okay. Check backpack, red cloak. There we go. You disappeared. The cloak has made you invisible. Now you can push towards the front. You sneak past the crowd without drawing any attention. You remove the cloak. Hey, there it is. Come ye to gaze upon the sacred wonky shopping trolley of the great god of minor inconveniences. I've come to claim one of its wheels. I wish to bask in its glory. All praise unto the god of minor inconvenience. Can I borrow a wheel? No, go away. Well, we tried. Next. We're playing Reunion. Guess this is the place. I wonder if everyone's showed up. Hi, Stan. Glad you can make it. Thanks for the invite, Dan. Anytime. Everyone else is around the house. Cool. I'll have a look around. So I'm just clicking on arrow keys to move, or these arrows to move. Stan, I haven't seen you in so long. Hi, Tan. You haven't changed one bit, have you? It's been great. How have you been? Can't complain. Same shit, different day. Hi, you always did have a mouth on you. Hey, are those new shoes? They're really nice. I'd love a pair. Yeah, I got them the other day. Thanks. Hey, have you seen everyone else? Yeah, they're in the other room chatting away. Awesome. I'm gonna head in and say hi. I'll see you around. Is there a light switch in here? Yep. There's no one here. Alright. Upstairs, maybe? There's no one here. Downstairs. Back through the door. Back this way. Up here everyone is. Hey guys, Stan! Guys! It's so good to see you. Yeah, Stan, it seems like forever since we've seen you. I know I've missed hanging out with all you guys. It's nice to have us together and hanging out again. Yeah, just like old times. There's no one here. Alright. Next. We're checking out the big egg. Wow. Look at the size of that thing. So colorful. What sort of egg do you think it is? An elephant? Who knows? Well, we're not going to find out by just looking at it. We could wait for it to hatch. I don't think we have time to wait for it to hatch. Let's find out where it came from. How? Well, look, I suspect it came from the forest. And if we look if we look in there, we might find another egg like it, and we could bring this egg back. That sounds fun and all, but I think our day will be more memorable if we stick with the plan and head to the lake. Oh, come on, we can't just leave it here. I don't see why not. It's too pretty to leave on its own. Kevin, what do you think we should do? Look in the forest. I'm sure we'll find something. You can't touch an egg, can you? Or the egg parent will disown it. I like the use of real graphics in this, and there was like a little rewind thing at the beginning that auto-played, so this like backwards soundingness to it is really quite cool. It's only logical, right, Cyanide? Sure is. Alright, but we better find something interesting. Okay, well, let's take the egg, so I'll carry it. Oh, that's quite cool. It's like very nicely animated for real pictures and whatnot. Are we lost? No. Sure looks like it. Well, I don't care if we're lost or not. Once I'm with my friends, I'm happy. And this is a pretty kick-ass egg. Okay, we've wandered far enough. We haven't found anything. I think it's time we left the egg and find our way out of here. It's not too late to head to the lake. Ben, give it a rest. You're on your own this time. Oh yeah? Kevin? Cyanide? Wanna come for a swim? Once I can still hold my egg. It's not your eggs. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Cyanide? Cyanide? I don't know. We need to bring it back. I know that. We don't even know what this thing is. For all we know, it could be an ornament. I'm out of here. This is pretty interesting. Next, we're checking out the big egg. Wow. Look at the size of that thing. So colorful. What sort of egg do you think it is? An elephant? Who knows? Well, we're not going to find out by just looking at it. We could wait for it to hatch. I don't think we have time to wait for it to hatch. Let's find out where it came from. How? Well, look, I suspect it came from the forest. And if we look in there, we might find another egg like it, and we could bring this egg back. That sounds fun and all, but I think our day will be more memorable if we stick with the plan and head to the lake. Oh, come on, we can't just leave it here. I don't see why not. It's too pretty to leave on its own. Kevin, what do you think we should do? Look in the forest. I'm sure we'll find something. You can't touch an egg, can you? Or the egg parent will disown it. I like the use of real graphics in this, and there was like a little rewind thing at the beginning that auto-played, so this like backwards soundingness to it is really quite cool. It's only logical, right, Cyanide? Sure is. Alright, but we better find something interesting. Okay, well, let's take the egg, so I'll carry it. Oh, that's quite cool. It's like very nicely animated for real pictures and whatnot. Are we lost? No. Sure looks like it. Well, I don't care if we're lost or not. Once I'm with my friends, I'm happy. And this is a pretty kick-ass egg. Okay, we've wandered far enough. We haven't found anything. I think it's time we left the egg and find our way out of here. It's not too late to head to the lake. Ben, give it a rest. You're on your own this time. Oh yeah? Kevin? Cyanide? Wanna come for a swim? Once I can still hold my egg. It's not your eggs. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Cyanide? Cyanide? I don't know. We need to bring it back. I know that. We don't even know what this thing is. For all we know, it could be an ornament. I'm out of here. This is pretty interesting. Next, we're playing Nior Clues. Yeah, I hope that wasn't relevant to anything. Well, this looks quite neat. 2 years since he went rogue, me and Blue used to find these clues together. Turned out he was the one leaving them. Sick bastard, leaves nothing but a shred of evidence and a bloody paw print. What we got, kid? Is this like based on Blue's Clues? It's him again, sir. Nothing but the print and a shred of cloth. You're the first to arrive. This is a weird version of Blue's Clues. I used to love Blue's Clues as a kid. What? Come on, kid. On it, boss. There he is. Blue, stop right there, you son of a bitch. I finally have you, you bastard. After 2 years, I've got you. 2 years of tracking the monster that killed my family, I can finally get my revenge. What? Wait, boss. Shouldn't we arrest him? I mean, we can't just kill him. Blue's a girl. We found out in Blue's Clues that Blue was a girl and his best friend was Magenta. I always thought he was a boy as well, but he was definitely a girl. And I was very, taken aback by Blue being a girl. Get over here, you son of a bitch. I'm gonna lock you up for a very good, and watch you rot away. That was quite an interesting take on Blue's Clues. After a year in prison, Blue was moved to an asylum. Ravings of clues and self-harm forced him... confident. All I knew is I got my revenge. Now that scum sits in a tiny room with only his sick self as comfort. Poor Blue. Everything went all bad after Steve left, I guess. Next. We're playing Scrapbook 2, The Determined Daughter. That font is beautiful. Begin. This graphic style is really nice. Margaret, you're not eating your dinner. Oh, it's even animated. I'm not hungry. Alright. Don't you have something you'd like to say, Ellen? No. Margaret. There really is no need, Miss Halstead. No, there is. I'm going to call her Ellen. Ellen. Margaret. Ellen has been an excellent nanny and a huge help to all of us around the house. And a good friend to you, Margaret. Now, Margaret, I'm sorry for accusing you of stealing Mother's ring. And accusing you of cutting Father's hair. And of stealing the silverware. Thank you, Margaret. Was that so awful, Margaret? Yes, was that so awful? Is it so awful to accept things the way that they are? That sometimes there's nothing you can do? Whatever do you mean, Ellen? Oh, just that the world is a very scary place, and that it doesn't matter who you are in it. It doesn't matter if you are a child. All that matters is who can survive. I do wish you'd eat something, Margaret. What on earth are you talking about, Ellen? This just isn't like... And is it, Miss Halstead? You're looking a little gray. Cough. You act as if nothing is wrong, and you know there is. I could see it in your eyes, Miss Halstead. This is quite weird. Is Mother gonna die? She died, didn't she? Made me apologize to someone who killed my mom. What have you done to Mother? Well, aren't you going to run? Yeah, I guess I am gonna run. And call the police. Well, this is really well done. Emergency, which service, please? And it's trying to kill me. Oh dear, just tell me your address and... We can't track phones, this is like an older time. Wow, this one's quite interesting. Love the graphic style. Next. We're playing The Fallen is what's written on its game page, but it says Touch of Death here. So, The Fallen stroke Touch of Death. This is the tale of kings and chaos, of strife and heroes. The dead now walk the land. The land has become tainted with evil. The kings mobilize his forces to the bulwark to repel the unholy abominations. My liege, scouts report the horde approaches soon. Your brother is among their number. What do we do? Cover the village, charge them from the front. Cover the village, charge them from the front. Charge them from the front. We can't afford to let this opportunity slip. Gather the men. We shall meet him on the killing fields. Yes, my lord. Battle formations, brothers. Wow, the graphics in this are also quite neat. Sorry, the scouts didn't account for such numbers. We may be overwhelmed. Steel yourself, knight. His rabble is child's play for the knights of the round. I can taste your men's fear, brother. I shall enjoy corrupting you all. Why betray your country, brother? Oh, please, it was never my country, not till I embraced corruption, and you shall too by day's end. Minions attack! So, like, one brother's a knight and one brother's a corrupted person. Arthur's knights were victorious, but stained a heavy price. Many lay dead at his feet. With gritted teeth he marched with his meager forces to the castle entrance, only to find his brother amongst the ruins of his castle with his old pup. Oh, goodness. Well, if it isn't my little brother, it took you long enough. Surrender now, brother, and I will give you a swift death. What do you think about Fido? No? You want to defend me? Good doggy. The knight knelt down and brushed his hand over the small pup. It immediately cried out before violently shaking. Oh, that looks like a really cute puppy. Maybe not anymore. Protect the king. I'll leave so you can get better acquainted. Ha ha ha. He's a skeleton, though. Wouldn't dogs eat him alive? Well, hold him, my lord. Use our sacrifice to bring low that traitor. This is pretty neat. I like how well done the background images are and everything. Next, we're playing Eventful Afternoon. Why, hello there, little lady. Mind if I help you? I'm gonna be late. Oh, I think she ran into me. Ow. She could at least watch where she's going. Well, I guess I'll talk to her later then. Is my hair okay? Take out mirror. I have to fix up my bangs a bit now. Hey, Jazz. Maybe add a curl to this one. Jazz. Looks slightly frustrated. Jazz. What's happening? Smiles. Welcome back to reality. I wouldn't say I'm glad, but hey. Anyway, put away that mirror. You look fine. I know I do, but I'm just making sure my hair is fine after Sabrina ran at me back there. She's always been the absent-minded type, but she's also made a good call. If we don't hurry up now, we'll be late for sure. You've got a good point, but my glorious reflection calls for me. Haha, come on, Prince Charming. Let's get going before the clock strikes midnight. She takes the mirror away from me and starts skipping to class. Melanie's always been the carefree type of person. Hey, give that back. I chase her into class, making it just in time before the bell rang. That's good. The bell rings to signal the end of class. I saw Sabrina packing her stuff up. I should go and say hi before she leaves. Hey, Sabby. I like these guys' hair and just their very simple lookingness to them. I told you not to call me that, but if it fits you so well, Sabrina brushed. No. She tries to turn away, but her eyes flick back to look at me. What is it? She also doesn't seem to remember much of this morning. Mentioned her about this morning's incident? Don't mention anything. Don't mention it. I probably shouldn't mention anything. I've got lots of stuff to do at home. Well, I should probably get going. She's leaving. Quick, Jazz, come on, say something. Alright? You done fucked up, Jazz. See you tomorrow. I waved with a smile, but with regret inside. Apparently, you're in a love triangle with 3 people. Well, like with 2 other people, I mean. Neutral, and you didn't get with anybody, but nothing totally bad happened either. Alright. Fair enough. Next, we're playing Croc Snap. Alright, we'll just clear that. Owie. I think I landed on my face. What? Where is everybody? Was that Croc who threw me? It couldn't have been. He's our hero. That being said, he didn't look okay. Love the font for this. I think I fell from here. Wait, why am I talking to myself? Ugh, that doesn't matter right now. I have to find the others. Go look for others. Even though when you're lost, you should stay in place. Let's go look. A little ball fur. Little Isaac fumbled his way through the darkness until he began to hear a warm red light. He began to near a warm red light from around the corner. When he turned the corner, to his horror, all of his friends had been stuffed and had been put on display. Who? What's going on? The Fluffles. Who's done this to my friends? I gotta find Croc. He'll know what to do, right? Not if he threw you in the well, buddy. Isaac hurried on through the door as fast as the little legs could carry him, unknown to what awaited him further in the corridor. Little Isaac could hear the crackling of fire in the room ahead. Gulping deeply, he entered the room, trying not to fear the worst. Croc? What's going on here? Why'd you hurt our friends? Blarg, blarg, blarg. Croc, you're not making any sense. Please snap out of it. Blarg. I'm gonna die. The crocodile was really cute looking, though. All of these characters were pretty cute looking. I think that might be the end, though. Quite a few of these end in just a black screen. Next, we're playing Scrappy Doo. Shelly. Scrappy, did you hear that? Barks. What could have made a noise like that? As Shelly spoke, the terror was breaking through her calm facade. A slow creaking could be heard from above. It sounded like a chain was being pulled across the rotted wooden floorboards. It's coming from upstairs. Shelly was becoming more confident as she heard the sound come closer. It's now or never. She set up the trap, Scrappy. Scrappy ran over to the net, shaking with fear. Shelly snuck behind a nearby hay bale. The noise was getting louder and coming steadily closer. They both waited with bated breath. The chain came into sight, a shimmering white figure. A heavy silver chain was clutched in its grips. A strange humming was coming from the ghost. Scrappy whined softly at the sight. The ghost is actually really cute. Now! Scrappy pulled the lever and the net fell over the ghost. Ah, I knew it. A ghost would have walked through that net, but look, we've trapped it. A white figure was thrashing wildly. Let's drag the net to the house, Scrappy. I expect Lily will want to see the reveal of the ghost. The two of them took either end of the net's vast opening and began to pull. It was a slow process, but eventually they arrived in the yard. What? What's that, Shelly? It's the ghost, Rose. We've caught the culprit. We're bringing it to your stepmother. Oh, well, I'll come with you. Rose grabbed a part of the net and they proceeded onwards. They finally arrived at the crumbling old farmhouse. They dragged the net into the center of the kitchen and stood for a moment, gasping for breath. Lily! Lily! They continued to call, but Lily didn't come. Oh well. We'll have to begin without her. Then suddenly the ghost began to speak. I suppose it's all over now. No point in hiding it. All I wanted was the inheritance to scare that dreadful little girl. They all stood there shocked. It was obvious who the ghost was now. Why, Lily? I already told you. Money was always my aim. When your father died, I knew you had to go too. And I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling kids. And your pup, Scrappy Doo. After Lily was taken away by the police, they all stood in front of the house looking over the mountain. Thank you so much for the help. It was our pleasure, but who will take care of you now? Then Joe appeared from behind the barn. I will. I already look after the farm. Might as well add the house to the list. Really, Joe? You'd do that? Of course. Sorry, I ever suspected you. Don't worry about it. I knew you'd find the real culprit. Well, we better go. We're to meet the rest of the Scrappy gang tomorrow, and they're finally back from their trip. Barks in agreement. Good luck, you two. Thanks for everything. Goodbye. I used to watch Scooby-Doo a lot as a kid as well. It was quite a cool TV show. Next.